It's summer, so it's time to enjoy some rosés. Which ones? Well, stay tuned. Welcome to this week's episode. I have two great rosés I couldn't wait to share with you. And you know what's kind of interesting about these rosés? Well, I've never had them before, but they're from two Italian red grapes that I just love, right? One's a Barbera, and then one's a Montepulciano, right? So if you've seen some of our channels, and welcome to some of my new subscribers, I'm so glad to have you. And if you're new to our channel, guess what? I love rosés, so I'm hopeful that you like them too. And if you haven't tried rosés, hopefully I'll inspire you to try some rosés, because they are some of the best wines to drink, really any time of year, but especially in the summer. So now it's getting warm outside. It's getting a little hot and humid here. So it's these are just so refreshing, so delicious, great with food, great by themselves. And of course, with the Italian wines, they're always going to be great with food. So I have two rosatos to share with you. And the first one was just great. I went to my local Italian store, and it's just beautiful. And it is from the Piemonte area. And you know, I don't see a lot of rosatos or rosés from that area. This area is very famous for making Barolos and Barbarescos from the Nebbiolo grape. Well, this one, the Lavignone, is actually from Barbera, which is another very famous, grape in that area, and it's just delicious, right? So really nice. Just made some great wines from that area. Delicious. The one that I'm so excited about, so I was there and I was talking to my the wine rep at the store, and he always just turns me on to some great finds. And he said, Trent, I think you should try this one. I know you love rosés, you like rosatos, you obviously like Italian wines. And he said, try this one. So I was like, okay. Well, I love Montepulcianos, and if you've seen some of our episodes, and I think I'll put the link below in the description box so you can check out my episode when we do a Montepulciano. And he said, try this one. It's sort of under the radar, so if you guys can find this one, you'll be sort of in the know. And this one is, again, from the Montepulciano. Both of these wines have that sort of characteristic of fresh strawberries, fresh raspberries, nice acidity. Don't worry about it being too dry, and it's not too sweet. You know, something about the Italian wines, they just sort of always hit the right note when it comes to balance, right? So it's not too tannic, not too sweet, not too acidic, just delicious. And again, perfect with food, right? So we love eating at our house. I enjoy cooking. Hopefully you do too. So when you love food and you like cooking, boy, the Italian wines are just one of those go-to. And again, both of these wines are under $15. And most rosés are pretty affordable. That's why I want you to explore the world of rosés out there, or rosatos in Italian. Well, this one I haven't tried yet, so here we go. Let me put my glass down. But you know, I trust his recommendation so much. It's not as though the wine's going to be bad. I haven't tasted it yet. It's not, remember what we said earlier, it's not spoiled. Well, we'll find out if it's spoiled. But, oh, that sounds nice. So it could be that maybe it's not my preference, but, I want to give it a try. And most things in their store are good. So that's one nice thing about finding that sort of local retail store you can go to, whether it's Total Wine or Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, whatever the case may be. You build up that sort of relationship, and you can ask the wine rep, what does she think is good? Or, I like this dish. So again, you'll always hear me sort of say, use the resources that you have and go ahead and ask those questions. So here we go. A Montepulciano from the Marche region, sort of to the east of Tuscany. And again, should be, kind of like fresh strawberries, maybe some cranberry. Should be, some nice acidity. It shouldn't be too sweet or any, let's just see. I'll stop talking and pour. Hopefully you see how pretty that color is. Wow. Yes, fresh strawberries, and I think maybe a little bit more fresh raspberries than I I thought. Wow, I can't wait to taste this. Beautiful. I'm not surprised. Montepulciano is just one of my favorite grapes anyway. Great with food, all kinds of different food, for everything from roast pork to some beef dishes. Now with this Rosato, I could have vegetarian, I could have some seafood, and I think it'd be just wonderful. Chicken, just delicious. I don't know if I could keep drinking or talk to you guys. It's wonderful. So, two great rosés from Italy that I would love you to try. Again, this one's just delicious. Both of them are just fantastic. So, if you want to try some rosés, look to Italy and say, I'd like to try some wines that are maybe, fresh. They're invigorating. Both of these are 2019s, which should be in your local store. The rosés are just sort of meant to be drunk right now. So I think you'll be in good shape. I will definitely put the descriptions of these wines. Again, both under $15. So, I mean, how great is that? So there we are. This week we looked at two rosés from Italy, one from the Piemonte area and one from the Marche area, Barbera and Montepulciano. How great is that? Well, until next time, everyone, keep drinking and discovering the world of wine. I'll do my very best to help bring them to you. And thank you for sharing our channel with your friends and family and coworkers. And I can't wait to see you next time. Well, cheers, everyone.